2025. All right. We are going to go through some possible answers. It's out of 75, 1 hour and a half. Okay. Please read through the instructions before you start writing. Question number 1. It states that Kevin works as a waiter at Cooper Burger's restaurant. Study his payslip below and use it to answer the questions that follow. We're going to use the payslip to answer the questions that follow. Our payslip should have earnings, and we can see we have our earnings here. It should have deductions. Wonderful, we have deductions. Okay, let's look at the first question. It says, on which date did Kevin receive his salary? When we come here, payment date, so the date is this one here. So there everyone could have written April 30th, 2025. That was the date. Okay, define the term gross salary. All we need here to know is the total income, before deductions. The opposite is net, and the opposite of before is after. Okay, write UIF in full. UIF stands for Unemployment Insurance Fund. That's UIF. It's usually 1%. Actually, it's 1% charged monthly. Calculate the total amount of Kevin's deductions. Let's go to the deductions and we add total amount. They're saying, so we are going to add all this plus that, plus that, plus that. So we are adding that, 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 and that. We are looking for this answer here. Okay, so it becomes, we're supposed to be 1,250.99 plus 165 plus 985 rands 90 cents plus 450 plus 50 rands, and this gave us the answer as 2,901 rand 89 cents. Okay. So having got the value of A, we look at the value of B. And the value of B, they're asking us to get the net salary. So how do we get the net salary? Net salary will always equal to our gross minus the deductions. That will always be our net salary. So we are going to do what? We are taking the gross 16,500 minus the answer you've got here. So here our gross was supposed to be 16,500 minus 2,901 rand 89 cents. And the answer became 13,598 rands and 11 cents. Okay. Arrange Kevin's deductions in descending, meaning big to small. That's what they wanted us to start with, the biggest value to the smallest value. A trick that you should use here before you say anything here, you can get your pencil and mark them. You say, this one is the first one. I'll start with this. So we are starting with the highest. So this is the highest. followed by this, followed by that. Then this takes number 4. And finally we have, so in that order, that's how we are going to arrange them. So we shall start with 1,200, 1,200, sorry, well, yeah, 1,250,99, followed by 985.90 cents, followed by 450, followed by 165, and at last you have 50. This was the only answer. No any other way. Should you arrange it the other way around? It's wrong. Okay, determine the range. Range in your head, you know very well that range, if I have my range, I will have to get the highest value minus the lowest. Our highest value was 1,250.99 minus the lowest is 50 rand, giving us the answer as 1,299. 1,299. That marks the end of question number 1. Let's go to question number 2. Question number 2, 22.1. Mr. DeBeg buys tennis balls at 15 rand 50 cents each, excluding VAT. He would like to buy a container of tennis balls which contains 150 balls per container. Mr. DeBeg receives a discount of 6% if he buys a container of tennis balls. Let's go to the question. It says, write down the abbreviation VAT in full. VAT, the V stands for value. Then the A, added. Then the T, tax, which is at 15%. Okay. Determine the VAT exclusive amount. So remember we say, or they told you, each ball will cost 15 rand 50 cents. And how many balls is he going to buy? 150. So here we shall come and say times, which became 2,300. 2,300 to 2,325. Okay. Calculate the VAT inclusive amount. That means you already got this amount here. This is VAT exclusive. You need to multiply with 1,15, and you ended up having 2,673 rands 75 cents. Okay. Determine the discount Mr. Debe will receive. Remember they gave him 6%. So if he's to buy this, this is it. So which discount is he going to get to? So 6% is the same as 6 over 100, which gives you 0.06 times the money that he wants to. So we are only looking for 6% of this other amount here, which will give you 160 rand 43 cents. Okay. Hence, calculate the total amount payable by. So now, total amount payable. So that means he was supposed to pay this much. So he's given a discount of 160 rands. Come on, that much. So what, or how much will he receive? Or how much will he pay? So we need to subtract those two, and you will get your answer as 2,512 rands 33 cents. Okay, we go to question number 2.2. 2.2 says a netball team that won a tournament received a total bonus of 8.1 million. The 15 players, including reserves in the team, were placed into the 3 groups X, Y, and Z according to their performance in the tournament. Each group has an equal number of people or equal number of players. Okay, then they are telling us the bonus was divided between the 3 groups in a ratio of X is to Y, Y is to X, Z, which equals to 2 is to 3 is to 4. Each player in each group received an equal amount of money. Write down or write the total bonus amount of it in number, as a number. So this word has to die, million. How is it going to die? So they've told you that it's 1.1, it's a million. So meaning you're going to say 8.1 times your million, which will give you the answer as 100,000. So it's 8,100,000. That's the answer there. Okay. Those ones who have not seen how it comes about, the moment you see that there's a comma here, these zeros, okay, it would have got 6 zeros here, but there's a comma. So 1 0 dies with 1 comma, or 1 0 dies with a comma. Then you get your answer there. Then that means, continuing. 2.2.2, calculate the amount that a player in group Y received. Show all your calculation. Look at that. So here we shall call on the ratios and we shall need to know. They have told us they will share equally. So you have to find out what will the Y get. So first and foremost, add the ratios, which gives you 9. So out of the 9, what will Y get? Y gets 3 because you see 3 is in between and Y is in between. So out of the 9, Y gets 3 out of the 9 times the money they are going to share. And this money, when you do this, I believe it gives you 2,700,000. So group Y gets this much. But group Y has 5 people. How do we find the 5? Remember they said there are 15 players. There are 3 groups. So each group has to have 5 players. So you come here and you divide it by 5, and your final answer became 540,000. So each player got 540,000. That's how we got it. Then 2.2.3, mention benefits of participating in sports. Team building. It helps in team building. You get to know each other. Participating in sports, you develop. We call it what? You develop your talent. You develop your talent. Then we have talent. We have the other one for exercising. It keeps you what? It keeps you healthy. As you have to participate every day, so the body gets used, and in other words, you are exercising. You are exercising instead of you going to the gym. Okay, we have question number 3. A survey published by the Public of Education reported on the number of schools, learners, and teachers in regular public schools and independent schools during 2024. Table 1 in Lecture A shows the number of learners, teachers, and schools in South Africa. Some data has been omitted. So they're telling us, we're going to use that annexure A. Identify the province with the second lowest number of learners. Here is the annexure. These are number of learners. So under the number of learners, we shall need to scrutinize and see which one is the lowest. The lowest is this one here. This takes place number 1. That means this is 2, We have 3. Then we have 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. Then we have 8 and 9. Okay, they're asking us second lowest. So second low, but remember they're saying which province? So it's going to be Free State. Then they're saying calculate the percentage of schools found in KwaZulu-Natal. Percentage of schools found in KwaZulu-Natal. Here, this is KwaZulu-Natal, number of learners, the number of teachers, then we have number of schools as a percentage. As a percentage, calculate the percentage of schools found in KwaZulu-Natal. So it will be this much divided by number of schools divided by total number. So it's going to be 615 divided by 25720. And because you're looking for percentage, then you multiply that. And the answer could be 42%, because you get 23.93, which is approximately 24%. Then use the formula. Take note, they have told you to use the formula. The formula is already given to you to determine the LSR, learner ratio or learner school ratio for Gauteng. Let's go and see. For Gauteng is this one. Oh, it's indeed missing here. It's missing. Then let's come and see. They have told us number of learners. Number of learners, we have 74,823. So number of learners, number of learners, it's there. Number of learners, it's there. Then number of schools. The number of learners in Gauteng, we are saying it's Gauteng, the number of learners, we are saying 2,129,520. Divided by the total number of schools. Total number of schools in Gauteng, which is 26.9. So the final answer here became the final answer became 8038. Then it became 804. Okay. Use the learner teacher ratio to determine the model ratio. Use the provincial to determine the model, the number that appears most. The number that appears most. So here the number that appears most, we see it's this. So that's done. The model number here, we are saying it's what? 30, 30,1. Then 35. The Department of Education spokesperson claimed that the median LTR or of L, we're going to say, let's say first, or the lowest was 27,2. Then we have 28,5. We have 28,9, 29,4. Then 28,8. 28, 29. We go to 30,0. Then we have 31. Uh, 30, 30, arrange. No, this one is supposed to be again another 30. 30,1. This is comma 1. Then after 30,1, we have the last one, which is 30,5. So they're asking you the median. We cancel 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a value that is missing here, which is the So the median equals to 29,8. And they say the claim was wrong. Okay, they're telling us to use the teacher to draw a bar graph. Now, this one was supposed to look like this. A bar graph was supposed to look like that. Those ones who didn't do it, sorry for you. But those ones who did it, most of people have got good marks. Okay. That's how the graph was supposed to look like. Okay, question number 4. A random sample of 10 grade 11 learners participated in a research project during which their age, height, and weight were recorded. Question number 1, it says, use the raw data in the table. Use the raw data in the table to complete the frequency table on the attached answer sheet 2. Frequency table on the attached answer sheet 2. So let's do that, and we see the tariff or the raw data. Then let's come here and we see. So we're going to look at how many males do we have. I saw 3 males. Of these 3 males, who has a weight of 40 to 49? 40 to 49, 50, you know? Let's check and we see. Male, where are we? 1, 2, 3. So of these three, no one has. So simply meaning you're coming down here to say, here you have 1, 0, 0, 0. Seventy, there is 1. There's a 2 there. Okay, so we continue, and now if this, oh sorry, these ones have to be tariffs. How many times have you seen them that side? So here we have, here it's 1, so becoming 1, there are 2, becoming 2. And of the female, we shall see what happens now. Let's go to the female. Female, how many have between 40 kg to 49 females? You know, there's only 1. So we go to the hour next year here and you say 1. We put a stick 1 and the number becomes this side. So we continue the next question. Continue to the next question, which says, identify the shortest. The other part of the tariff, which is the male. So we have 3 of them, then we shall fit them this side. So, you know what it means? That there's only 1, which is true. There's only 1 male to so in between 50 and here we have 5. You do it this way: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we write a 5, and here we have 1. You put the stick 1 and you put the figure 1 this side. So these are 7 plus the 2 plus. So all in all they are 10. Question number 4. Point 1. Identify the shortest female. So we shall use the height. And the shortest female, they never told us which position. So we know it's what? 1,51 meters. Determine the probability of selecting a male participant from random sample. So probability of a male, meaning you're going to get the number of male over the total number of what? Participants, which is total number of male, it's 3, and participant makes 10. It's said decimal place. So this is what they wanted you to have. Okay. We go to question number 4.2. The person there decides to, okay, he wants to decide whether to use a prepaid or contract. The cell phone plan, the prepaid plan costs this much, and the cell phone, the contract has 60 minutes free, whereby any extra you pay 3 rand per minute, and you pay 120 per subscription. So they're asking, verify showing all calculations. Which cell phone tariff system should Jaden choose if makes an average of 1,5 hours of telephone call per month? Now, what I want you to take note of is that the amount you have, this amount here, this is per minute. Then you have 3 rand here, also it's per minute. So for us, we have 1.5 hours. Change the 1.5 hours to minutes. Change hours to minutes. which is going to be 1.5 hours multiplied by 60, end up having 90. These ones have become what? Minutes. So if it's to use prepaid, we shall say 1 rand 80 cent times 90, which gives you 162 rand. Then we have what we call the contract. On contract, what will happen? First and foremost, 90 minutes have already exceeded the 3 minutes. So meaning we shall get the 90, we subtract our 3 minutes. We remain with 30 minutes. These are the minutes it's going to pay for, times 3 plus the subscription for math. So which is the same as 90. And the final answer becomes what? So we say, so you should use it's cheaper for prepaid. And this brings us to the end of our solutions. Grade 11, let's look at the possible answers for our paper 1, Mathematical Literacy, June examination 2025. All right. We are going to go through some possible answers.